So when I'm first starting back up in the off season, and usually during the season, first thing I like doing is I like getting off a tee. I like having something stationary because it allows my hands and my body to work exactly how I want to without having the extra noise of a ball coming at me in darts or in batting practice, something like that. So I can manipulate the tee wherever I want to in my stance. And usually I'll start off with something on the inner half, really working on getting my hands inside the baseball and working up through the middle. I like starting one-handed. For me, isolating as many different parts of my swing as possible is going to help me have the best result. So I'll work one-handed here to start, and I want to feel this backhand really getting on plane early through the ball. And I'm not focused as much on my lower half. So I'll go a little front hand backhand right here off the jugs tee in the middle part of the zone, kind of working up through the middle here. And as my progression goes, I'll slowly move the tee to different parts of the zone. I might go a little bit higher right here. This is going to be the toughest pitch for me to get to at any point. And I'm going to kind of get on top of it. And I want to just go straight through the middle. Not like that. I'm going to want to go straight through the middle with this one at the top inside part of the zone. Because once a ball starts coming at me, I have a lot of different thoughts going through my head. But when I get off a tee, I'm able to really, like I said, just isolate my hands, my body, and focus on exactly what my hands and body want to do with this pitch and where I want to hit it. So now I'll go to one hand, do the same thing, same pitch. We're going to try and do the same exact thing through the middle. That way when the ball starts coming in, I have a point of reference for where exactly and how deep I want this ball to get. So now I'll go one hand on top of the other. It's kind of the next step in my routine. And this is still a backhand part of the drill, but this top hand here is gonna kind of be my guide, where the lower hand or my backhand is gonna be doing most of the work still. So slowly progressing and still on this very tough pitch that's up and in with the tee. As my hands start to feel exactly where they want to go, I can fire going from more of a 50% to kind of that 70-80% range. Now, once I kind of feel my hands get inside the baseball, now I can start to work to this outside pitch and do the same thing where I'm going down and away now on the tee. And I'm going to do the same thing where I go one-handed and then slowly progress. And see, the nice thing is I have nothing else to think about besides what I want to do with this baseball, because all the extra noise, there's no baseballs coming in. I put it exactly where I want to every single time. For me, some guys like to let it get a little deeper. I kind of want this to be right inside my front foot. And I'm going to be going right at the camera here. And maybe I can even put this a little further back than I think. And that's kind of something you get to play around with on the tee. I think we need to trust these hands a little bit more. Get this ball a little bit more in a line. A little better.